Hi, welcome back. Today we have game changer workout number 23, shoulders and waist. Main focus, the whole body's going to get involved, definitely the whole of the core. It's not going to be as quite as intense as the previous workout, the deadlift one, but you should feel a nice burn in the shoulders. We should be able to, get in and do some lovely strengthening and sculpting there and around the waist area. So we're going to do reps again today rather than timed intervals, including during the warm-up. The warm-up we'll do 10 reps of each, okay? We're going to start with backward lunge, twice on each leg before switching, okay? So just come with me, give the shoulders a little roll, release any excess tension you might be holding anywhere in the body. Think about pulling up nice and tall. And let's just start with a deep breath in, big breath in, get that good energy in. All right. 2 lunges back. I'm going to start with the left leg lunging back. Doesn't really matter, you just choose. Into that lunge and forward. And down, up, and switch. Down, up movement, remember, all the way. Down, up, that's 1 rep. We're going to do 10. So it's down, up, in. Same side, down, up, in. Switch sides, down. First few reps, I always find just waking up my balance. That's 2. So it's 2 reps. Up, step it in, don't forget that. On each side. And that counts as 1 rep, if you know what I mean. So we've done 3 so far. Down, and I'm really going to have to focus on my balance. Down, and in. Down into the lunge, step it in. Down into the lunge, step it in. That's 4. Let's speed it up a little bit. Now we're getting a bit warmer. We'll get that balance. I am, a little bit. Back. Waking up the core with this one. What's that, 5? Anytime you're working on balance, you're working on core, usually. Yeah, pretty much. And obviously those small little stabilizing muscles. And the brain. At 6, step it in. Keep those shoulders pointing up to the ceiling, please. Keep both hips facing forward. Don't let the hip get dragged backwards towards that leg that's out behind you. 2 reps on each side before we switch. Nice and tall. Up, down movement. Try not to lean. I think we've got it once more on each side now. Oh, keep your balance with those last bits here. Such a great exercise to start with, actually. Gets everything warm and awake. Okay, so we're going to do belly into downward dog. Take your time. I'm going to do 10. I want you to go at your own pace here because it's a warm-up. So if you don't do 10, fine, just do your own pace. Down and into that burpee. You can step instead of jump if that's what's right for you today. And then just gently press up into downward dog. No need to overdo it. Step or jump in, and we'll just come up for that one. We'll do the first 5 without a jump there. So it's down into the plank, out into downward dog, upside down V, back into plank, step or jump the feet in, stand up. That's 2. Speeding up a little bit now. 3. Get that plank good and straight. See if you get a bit more of a sharper V in the downward dog. If you get warm, that's 4. Sit those hips back. Nice plank. Nice V. Hips stay low. That's 5. Okay. So, open up, and then here, hips stay low as we jump in, okay? Try not to be like this. And a little gentle jump, just leaving, the floor by about a centimetre there as we warm up. Downward dog. In, jump, land, with knees bent in both stages. So it's downward dog. From the bent knee position, jump and land with bent knees. Down. And up, let's do 2 more. In, jump. Out, V, plank, in, up. Shake it off. Okay. And last thing is going to be not the last thing yet. Let's get into it. We're going to squat twice into 2 kicks on each side. Okay, just come with me. So you're going to sit into a squat, that's 1. We're going to do another one. 2, and kick. And kick, okay? We're going to alternate sides with that kick. 2 squats in between. 1, 2, kick, kick. That's your move. Keep it going. That's 1 rep. 1, 2 squats. 1, 2 kicks. 1, 2 squats. 2 kicks on the other leg. 1, 2. That counts as 2 reps. Yeah, do you get it? Just follow me. Squat, squat, kick, kick. You don't have to kick as high as me if you're not ready for that. If you're not warm enough yet, or that's just not your range at the moment. That's 2. Kick, kick. Sit in that low chair, yeah? Kick, kick. That's 3. Core up. Press those hips out behind you. Knee up and kick. Knee up, then kick. Core up. I think that's 4. Squat, squat. Knee up and kick. Stay tall. Sit those hips out behind you. That's 5. Okay, getting one now. Sit low if you can. Starting to kick like we mean it, yeah? Starting to put some power into it. That's 6. Kick, kick. That's 7. Energy now. That's 8. Come on. Nice strong kicks now. Just once more on each side. Kick, kick, stay tall, core on. And that's us. Okay, it's going to be downward plank again here. Warming up the core, warming up the shoulders. Face this up. And we're going to do 2 punches on each side. Now, I think I'll count each side as 1 in this one, because my heart rate's already up. I think we're already pretty warm. But I want to get this one in. So, get your plank, nice straight line through the body, and if you can do the punch, do it. If not, just try and lift your palm a little bit, getting used to just being supported on one side. Okay? If you want to do the punch, you want to just give it a try. It's 2 reps per side. Punch, punch, and that counts as 1. Punch, punch, that's 2. Punch, punch, that's 3. 4. Try and keep the body steady. 5. Against the momentum of lifting that arm and punching with it. 7. 8. 9. Punch, punch, 10. Was it? Punch, punch, 10, I think. Alright, shake it off. Right, that's it. We're nice and warm. We're getting ready. We're ready for the main part of the workout. That's not hanging up there. I'm on squat rack. Okay, so we're going to be, weight is going to be today. Oh, I just shed it off. I'm going to have a 10 count for the reps today. We're not doing standing reps or anything fancy like that. Just nice, solid work for the shoulders. Quick break now, by the way. Have a sip of water. Now's your chance. We're just thinking about what weights to use. I think I'll start. I'm always advising you guys we need to start erring on the side of caution at the beginning, so I'm going to start a bit lighter. These are 7 kilogram dumbbells. That's fairly light for me in shoulder press, but it's our first round. Okay, so it's going to be 10 shoulder press, then we're going to hit the deck for some abs. Alright. In fact, actually, I'm going off script here, but what I'm going to do, because I really want to get in with this shoulder press today, it's our kind of main move of the day, certainly for the shoulders. Let's do a warm-up set with a lighter weight, then go on to our heavier weight so we can really dig in there today. So we're going to do 2 sets of this before we get into the main segment. Okay, so just get set, ready for the shoulder press. Nice and tall, everything's switched on. Drive them up That's 1. Slowly lower. Going for 10. 2. 3. 4. Get your technique with this lighter weight. 5. So it's there when we're pushing against the heavier weight. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. You know, it's always nice to work out something good on paper and things to be kind of, you know, symmetrical if you like. But the most important thing is that I'm going to give you the best type of workout. And if I was working out on my own, not presenting a video, that is how I would do it. I would do a warm-up set with that weight first, and then move on to the heavier weights. So that's what we're doing, because I want what's best for you. All right, so just shake it off. We don't want to let them cool down too much, because, you know, that was our warm-up set, but we want to let them to recover enough so that they're not, you know, fatigued as you go into a proper set. Okay. I'm thinking that's about right now. To put the weights at least. So I'm going for 10s now. These are 10 kilograms each. You use what's right for you. Okay. Stand tall, get ready. Let's go for 10 now. This is your real set. 1, 2. Yeah, that's better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm stopping at 8. Complete 10 if you can. That's good. So look, you know, you've seen that now. That's how it's really done. That's a good weight for me. For this move, for the protocol we're doing today, I'm going to do 8 reps for it, and then I felt like I wasn't going to maintain form. You know, it felt like it was time to stop, okay? For stability reasons as well, you're always going to be super careful with the shoulders. But what I'm definitely not going to do is go, oh no, I didn't complete 10 sets, I failed. That's completely inaccurate thinking, okay? It's uneducated thinking, right? And I know you probably can't help it if you're some sort of completist, but you need to move beyond that, because your mind is going to take you to being stronger, right? If you don't complete the 10 reps, certainly if you get to 8, absolutely fine. You've done a good set, right? And you have pushed against your boundaries, and that's how we get stronger, okay? I'm really hoping you, that's the aim of Game Changer, is to help you, above all, get into the mindset, learn the techniques, you know? The strength is just going to follow from there. Okay, but anyway, now we're going to do waist, so we want to go lighter. I'll see how 5 kilograms feels. You don't want to go super heavy with weights, okay? It's a balance, right? You want enough weight so that you gain muscle here. You know, we want some muscle here so that we can get the shape, the definition, the kind of support through the core. You don't want so much weight that it can bulk out a little bit, you know. I mean, maybe you might want that, and that's fine. But if you want a sort of, you know, the sort of cinched in waist look, we don't want to go nuts, but you do need some. If you don't have any, you're not going to get, you know, you're not going to get definition there. All right, so we're going to start with just this basic waist turn. Make sure you've got a strong foundation through the legs, and we want the hips to stay in place, facing forwards. The hips aren't going to move. We want to move from the waist, yeah? I'm going to do approximately 20 here. I won't have to count too much because I want to just talk you through it, because it's more of a nuanced movement than it looks. Come with me. So my arms are about 90 degrees, elbows are in close, and I'm trying to turn the rib cage. I'm sort of moving the spine. It's a good mobility move for the spine, but don't push it. You know, don't try and overstretch here. What I really want you to think about is how the muscles of the waist are initiating the turn. This is working the muscles of the waist. You need to stay tall. You need your shoulders back and down. You need that good posture. You need to focus on the lower part of the abdominal area. That's going to help to keep those hips facing forward, right? Static hold for the muscles inside the hip girdle. And then the waist, turn, turn, turn. Let's just do a few in earnest. Actually, let's do 20 from here. I feel like we should do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nice turn. 13, 14. Stay tall. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice set. Notice how I'm sort of playing with the reps, feeling through it, you know. Now we're getting a bit more advanced. I hope you can cope with that. A good workout is one where you do sort of feel your way through it. You don't just automatically do 10 because the piece of paper says, or the screen says 10, right? But now we're going to hit the deck. We're going to go a little bit heavier than that last one. I'm going for 7 kilograms here. And they're all classic, but it's a good one. Legs are raised. Try not to let them come in too much. You want the knees above the hips, and no closer to the body than that. Right? Make sure you're holding your weight nice and firmly. And we're going to twist and twist. Let's do 20 here. Well, 20 total is like 10 really. Let's call that 2, 3, turn, 4, turn and crunch, 5, I've totally lost count. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Careful how you come up. I can do it like that because I'm experienced. So that's a little rock and roll. Alright. Oh, good game. He hasn't been very well lately, but he's better now. It's lovely to see him back, his usual self. Alright, shoulder press. Don't get distracted by the cat, Julia. Shake it off. Okay, it's going to be 10 reps. That's your target. You don't, no worries if you don't hit it. Main thing is you use a challenging weight. Alright. Inhale, exhale. Think strong, think powerful. Let's go. Push them up for 10. 1, slowly lower. 2, rest of the body is supporting you. 3, exhale as you lift. 4, 5, push them up. 6, 7, 8, I'm going to try one more this time. 9, perfect. Perfect. Give me high five. Give me high five. That one was for me. But here's a high five for you. Also, I hope you're with me in this here, right? I hope you are able to pick up some weights that take you to that point where you can just about scrape one more good rep out at about the 9th rep. And then we're going to fight for 10. Then once we hit 10, we're going to think, well, maybe I can do 5 with a heavier weight next time, right? Okay, this time, I'll use the 7 kilogram again here. 7 kilograms. So rather than that, we're going to hit the weights again, but rather than that turn here, we're going to do just a little, it's not quite a wood chop. It's like just the middle part of the wood chop, so it's really focused on the waist, okay? So just from this point to this point, right? We'll do 20 on each side. Slight bend in the knee, that's going to help you to keep those hips facing forward. Think about that. Use all the muscles around this lower abdominal area. Lock them in so that the hips stay facing forward. That's important. Turn from the waist. Let's go. 1, 2. We're going for 20. 3. Nice turn. Nice big turn. 4. Stay tall. 5. 6. Think about the waist. 7. 8. 9. 10. Turn the chest. 11. 12. 13. 14. Hips are still. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Just a really brief recovery. Roll the shoulders. Mainly just let the shoulders recover there. Stomp the feet to make sure they stay nice, firmly planted in the floor. Slight bend in the knees. Set those hips so they're facing forward. Set up for the other side. 20 again here. Let's go. 1. Turn the ribcage, remember. 2. 3. 4. Use the waist. Think about it. 5. Think about it working. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10 more. 11. 12. Good turn. 13. 14. Work the waist. 15. 16. 17. Nice and tall. 18. 19, 20. Lovely, okay. Pop that down, just release the wrist, quick shake off. We're going to go back into that shoulder press. After some brief recovery. So yeah, like, it's a bit similar to what I was saying the other day, you know, we're sort of just getting crumbs off my mouth. Aiming for a kind of intermediate range, intermediate level workout in terms of the strength training here today. So we're not taking the really long rests that you would in our advanced strength workout, or the really low rep counts. We're doing 10, which is considered fairly low in strength training. And these rests we're taking are way longer than you would take in most endurance or high intensity interval training workouts, but they're not as long as you'd have in a strength workout. Okay, so let's go. Pick your weights up, something challenging. This is your last chance to sculpt those shoulders in this workout today, yeah? Think about it. Tall and strong, don't rush it, relish it. Really think about pushing them away from you. Push, enjoying having that resistance to push again so that it feels real. Let's go, see if you can do 10. See what you've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and wait, one more. 8. Careful, careful. Right, I'm just going to wrap these. Well done. This workout today for the shoulders was so on the money for me. I was so in the right range. I hope you were too, or if you weren't, I hope, you know, obviously anytime you show up and get your workout done, it's a win, of course. And I hope that whatever you were working with today, being here with me and seeing how I did, hope it gave you some ideas, maybe some inspiration for how you can move forward. Let's do a fist bump this time. Nice work, nice work. All right, so we're just going to do waist one more time. Let's hit the deck again for this one. I'm going to grab my towel. I'm trying to use my towel more when I get down on the mat so that I don't have to wash them as much. So where's the knot? All right, what should we do this time? Let's have single leg raise, right? And then you're going to come up to there, down, drop the leg. Let's do 20. Come with me if you haven't already. We'll call this 1. 2. Try to get the shoulder blades up. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Felt easy at first, didn't it? 10. 10 more. Think about the lower abs helping to lift that leg. I think that's 12. 13. 14. Get the leg up a bit higher. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Good break. Oh, because of that shoulder work, I'm really feeling that in the shoulders, which is good, that's what we want, right? Heavy weights to really build strength. I know we don't want to overdo it afterwards, run out and recover, but you know, keeping it going a little bit can help the gains. Alright, so let's try and get the leg up to parallel. About halfway through, I notice my leg will be coming up to here, right? That's fine, off the ball territory. Try and get it so that it's not right in here, but if you can, directly above the hip, pointing to the ceiling, right? And really use the hip flexors here and the muscles of the lower abs. Think about those working to really get that leg up there. Try not to rest too much on this leg, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to lift, shoulder blades coming up if you can, but just the main thing is think about really contracting the abdominal muscles as you get up there. All right, 20, let's go. 1, high leg, 2, 3, get those shoulder blades up, 4, Side, lower abs, remember. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, high leg, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That was good. Alright, so we're over halfway through the workout now because that was quite, I think I've got to do a longer segment today. This next one's going to be cool though. A lot of core work coming up. Quick sip of water first, let's recover. It's going to be half Turkish get-up for those of you who are familiar with that. If not, just follow along. It's a move that kind of feels, it's going to, if you've not done it before, it's probably going to feel janky, right? It sort of feels complex and a bit, you know, it might feel a bit sort of cumbersome at first, but it's one of those things where as you repeat the exercise, you get used to doing it on a fairly regular basis. You'll start to do it without even thinking about it. That might seem hard to believe the first time, a few times you do it, but it happens. So it's going to be half Turkish, with a 1 half Turkish, then 2 half jackknife, single leg jackknife. Should be a nice set. I'm going to have to move this out of the way, sort of. I just feel like it might get in the way otherwise. Start off with no weight if you've not done this before. Just hold your hand up in the same way I do without a weight. I only use 5 kilograms, which for me is a fairly light weight for this. I'll see how I go. I'm just going to do 2 rounds of this one. So, when you do the, rubbish. Yeah, I'll do this side first. So you want one leg extended, the other leg knee bent, foot's on the floor. This is how you set up for full Turkish get-up as well, by the way. Arm, same arm as bent knee. Raised, right? You want to keep an eye on this dumbbell because you don't want it coming down on your head, right? Which is why you beginners are using no weight. And you should always be using what feels like a fairly light weight. You should always be in control of the weight. Other arm extended here. My shoulder was hunching up there. Don't do that. Think about it. Relax it. Now, you can look up at the dumbbell, and what we're going to do is come up onto the elbow. So just peel the shoulder blades up off the floor, lean forward slightly. Now you're up on the elbow, right? And then we're going to come onto the palm, like that, yeah? And then, with control, using the core, we're just going to raise the hips. Hold here for a second, feel it. Slowly come out of it, hip goes down, elbow goes down, body comes down, yeah? Actually, let's do 2, let's do that again. Let's do 2 reps. Raise the arm onto the elbow, onto the palm, press up through the hips. Can you feel how that gets the whole body working together and works the core? Now, I'm just going to put the weight down for this one. The single leg jackknife. We're going to raise this arm this time. That leg stays extended, and we're going to bring them towards each other. So I'm on the elbow here. Tap the top of the foot. 1 and 2. Okay, lovely. Let's switch sides. So it's single leg Turkish get-up, single half Turkish get-up, come on. Alright, come up onto that elbow. Find this position here. Right, yeah, look at it, I mean, not sure. Onto the palm. Look up at that weight, and I'm going to press through that foot that's down on the mat to lift the hips. That way here. Doesn't that look cool? Yeah? Come out of it, down onto the elbow, and release. 1 more. Elbow. Look up at that waist, palm, press up through the hips back down, elbow down, body down, release the weight that was holding, the hand that was holding the weight, we'll extend that up, I'm going to tap, I'm going to come up like a jackknife and tap the top of the foot, 1 and 2, I almost didn't get up that time, I'm just going to spin around, you don't need to spin around, you can just switch sides, just so you can see me properly. Alright, so you've got that now, right? instead of keep switching over, what I'm going to do is let's just do it 3 times through on each side. Now you know the move, yeah? Really dig deep. You know, it's not one where you've got to try and move super fast. In fact, the slower the better in some ways. Just really think about engagement and the whole body working together. Okay, so it's going to be that half get up first of all. Onto the elbow, onto the palm. Raise the hips up. Take a second to appreciate how cool this move looks. Hips down, elbow down, back into the start position. Let's go again. Up, up. Press through the hips. Hips down, elbow, elbow. Weight down. Arm extended. Tap the top of the foot 2 times. 1, 2. Okay, that's 1 rep of 3. Back into that, 3 times through the set, I mean. Turkish get, half Turkish get up for 2. Up, up. Press through the hips. Down, down, return. And again. 1, 2. Press through. Take your time coming out of it, release the weight. Extend the arm above the head, tap the top of the foot. 1 and 2. Once more through that sequence. Get that weight up. Onto the elbow. Onto the palm. Press through the hips. Think about it. Pull the belly in. Release the hips. Release onto the elbow. Back down. 1 more. Hold. And with control, come out of it. Release the weight. 2 taps on the top of the foot. Up, try and get the body up. 1 and 2. I think that was 3 times. Let's switch sides. Raise the arm. You ready for that get up on this side? Let's go. Press, press. Up through the hips. Hips down, elbow down. Lie back. 1, 1. Up onto the hips. Down, down. Release the weight. Extend that arm up over the head. 2 taps to the top of the foot. 1, 2. Back into the half get up. Press the weight here. Up, up. Press through the hips. Down, down to the start position. Again. Up, up. Press through. Down, down. Now we release the weight. We do that half jackknife. Extend the arm. 1. Really gets in the hip flexors for me, this one. 2. Okay. Last time with the get-ups. Up, up. Press through the hips. Down, down. 1 more. Up, up. Press through. Down, down. Take your time, release the weight. Always maintain control. Arm extended. 2 taps. 1, 2. All right, lovely, great set there. My heart rate got up. I feel warm. All through just, rolling around on the mat basically, which shows how much muscle engagement we were getting there. Yeah, engaging muscles throughout the whole body, getting it all working together. That's how we build amazing athletic core strength. Okay, just going to do a couple of reps of windmill. So just really finish by really getting in there for the core. If you haven't done this, if you have never done this before, if you haven't done it, even if you haven't just done it recently, in fact, it's a good idea to do this without weight, because it's, you don't want to overextend these muscles with weight if they're not used to working in this way. I'm going to start with a very light weight here, very, very light weight. It's just almost like a token amount. This is only 1.5 kilograms. I'm going to start with this side. So, windmill. 1 foot facing forwards, the other foot stepped out a little bit there, and that's facing out to the side. My hips, though, we don't want to let them get. You don't want to let them get dragged. They're going to want to drag towards that foot. I'm just going to do that a tiny bit actually. My heels are level with each other. They're on a line. My hips are in a straight line facing forward. That's where we want to be here. Tall posture. Now, so We can raise the arm up overhead, palm faces forward, and we're going to lean to where your limit is today. I need a wider stance. Sorry about that. I haven't done this that recently myself, as you can tell. Yeah, you might need to widen the legs to get into this position here. See why it's called windmill? And back up. Let's do 5. Only go, you don't have to go all the way down. 2. Gradually ease into it. Press that hip out to the side. 3. Keep the hips facing forward. Long body. 4. 11. Let's get a little bit more out of it as you get warmer. And 5. Alright, so same thing on the other side. One foot faces forward, the other one out to the side. Just relax, release, set those hips so they're facing forward. Check your heels level with each other on a line. Arm up overhead. And then we come down. Good one. Easier for me on this side. That's normal to find one side harder than the other. 2. Maintain control, don't rush this. 3. 4. And 5. I'm a little bit mindful of time because I know, we've gone through quite a lot today. Covered quite a lot, but I just want to do it once more on each side. Now we're nice and warm. I want to try a wider stance. I'll, give you the opportunity to maybe try a wider stance. So set that posture up. We'll just do 3 on each side now, okay? So go down, feel into it, yeah. That's 1. Take your time, feel where feels good to you to go. 2. I can get a lot lower than I could in this first reps now. 3. 1. 2. And 3. Lovely. Let me know what you think, because those are such a great core move. Only used a very lightweight today. We could certainly go a little bit heavier there if you felt comfortable and get a bit more out of it, but the main thing is to get the technique first of all. And even just doing that without a weight, I'm sure you could feel really activates those muscles. If you haven't done those recently, it is one that can cause a bit of soreness the next day, so don't be alarmed if you feel that in that area. Alright, so it's going to be cardio. Same sequence, like a combo of the sequence we did in that warm-up earlier, but we're just going to go straight through. We're going to do everything on the left, then everything on the right, okay? Let's do 3 times through. Get a nice bit of cardio core in to finish. And then we're done with the last shoulders and waist workout, focus one anyway, of this round. A quick sip of water before I get into it. Okay, so get your energy back. Last quick blast, not too challenging. We're just going to, like I talked about before, maximise the body being in a nice condition for a bit of fat burn now, yeah? 2 lunges on the left, and then we're just going to go straight to the squat, then straight to the kick. Come with me, let's go. 1, 2, straight to the squat. 1, 2, straight to the kick, same size. Same side. 1, 2, then we're going to go down into that plank. 2 punches also on the left. 1, 2. Back up. Okay, now we're going to switch to the right. Let's just speed it up a little bit. Lunges first of all. Step it in. Down, up. Step it in into the squat. 2. 1, 2. Into the kick. 2. 1, 2. Hit the deck. Just hold the plank, or give me 2 punches on the right. Up. Okay, that's your set. Twice more. We're going to go faster now if you can. Let's hit it. 2 lunges. 1, nice and tall. 2, sit into that low chair 2 times. 2 kicks like you mean it. 1, 2, down into the plank. Nice and tight, 2 punches. Come on up, lunge on the right. Down. In, long step, down, in, 2 squats, sit low. You're warm now. 2, kick like you mean it. 1, 2, down into the plank, 2 punches. 1, 2, once more on each side only. Let's get deep, let's get strong. Lunge, lunge. 2 squats. 1, 2. 2 hard kicks now, power. 2, into plank, everything tight, punch, punch, bring it in, last time. Lunge. 1, 2, 2 squats. 1, 2, 2 kicks. 1, 2, and plank, and 1, 2. You know, keeping with this freestyle, this workout today, I'm going to do that once more because it feels so good. Come with me. 2 lunges on the left. 1, 2, 2 squats, down, up, down, up. If you want to kick, 1, 2, into plank, left punch, 1, 2, bring it in, lunge, twice, 1, 2, squat and jump if you want to, 1, 2, and kick, 1, 2, and plank, right side, 1, 2, and now we're done. I hope you'll forgive me that. Guys, for those of you who've been following me recently, I haven't got my snow. But I've lost it. Oh, there it is. I got into a bit of a lull with the video making. Just roll the shoulders now, release that. Oh, let's not go into it here, but I was going through some crap. And just these last couple of weeks, I've really been feeling like I'm back, and in the last workout, and even more so in this one today, I'm just really happy to be feeling back to myself, sorry. But I'm just so grateful to be here and to be able to do this and share it with you and to just know that you're out there and getting something out of this with me. And pull yourself together, Buckley. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Let's just stretch that out, black idle. We're all there. Just press down, reach down towards the floor with the fingers there through that side. And just let the head gently lean to that side. Don't force it, but be a bit careful with the neck, of course. But we do also want to extend it, stretch it a little bit. Try just wiggling the fingers there. Try and relax the hand. Okay, release, other side. Fingertips point down. Try and find length here, length through the neck. Shoulder towards the ear. Don't let the shoulders hunch up. We really reach down through those fingertips. If you smile, you might get a bit more out of it. Just pulling up those muscles, try to relax through there. Tall, long body. Again, just wiggle the fingers a little bit so that you're not holding too much tension in the hand down there. Roll, roll. And we'll reach to the side. Getting a bit stretch to the side of that waist there that we worked today. And the other side. Then you can come down to sitting. You can cross the legs or just have them here in front of you. Or you can even sit on a chair. I'm just going to turn. Just open up the waist here. Nice tall body. Turning the rib cage. And the nice thing about sitting like this is it kind of forces the hips to stay facing forwards. It's a really good one to practice if you want to get a bit deeper in the lying twist than what we did yesterday or in the last workout, in the deadlift workout. Other side, the lying twist. If you find you can't get much of a turn there, just during the day now and then, if you're sitting in a chair, try a bit of this, relax into it, ease into it, and just think about getting that turn from the waist. You're going to have to get your spine a bit more now. Alright, really hope you enjoyed today's session. I know it seems weird, but this one meant a lot to me. Here's to the next one. High five, well done.